You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Second Gig. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, I get to do another anime review starting with Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Second Gig for today's anime review. I'm going to be covering both seasons of Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Second Gig is the second season, which I'll be covering tomorrow. But right now I'm going to be doing an anime review on the first season of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex only lasted about 52 episodes from the 1st of October 2002 until January the 8th, 2005. Yep, because we all know that it's made by the company Production IG, and also the music in Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Second Gig is basically based on the manga from Kodansha Comics, written and by Yu Kinutani as well. Oh, and also Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Tachika Matic Days. Forgot to mention that. So the premise is we're going to start with how we explain about the series on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. So the series takes place in the year 2030, where many people have become cyborgs with prosthetic bodies, primarily set in the fictional Japanese city of Nihama Prefecture. Yeah. So the series follows the members of the Public Security Section 9, a special operations task force made up of former military officers and police detectives. While the group investigates various crimes, both seasons feature ongoing investigations into two incidents that embroil the group in corruption with other branches of the Japanese government. So the first season of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex focuses on the Laughing Man incident, wherein a hacktivist ultimately reveals to the Major that he had discovered that several micro-machine manufacturing corporations in association with the Japanese government suppressed information on the inexpensive cure to debilitating cyberization disease in order to profit from the more expensive micro-machine treatment. Following this, he abducted one of the owners of the company and attempted to force him to reveal the truth on live television, resulting in the hacker live hacking everyone's vision and cameras at the event to cover his face, with a stylized laughing face on logo that became synonymous with his image. His popularity spawned several genuine imitators, resulting in the series' Tulier Standalone Complex. After investigation by the authorities causes him to resurface in the present, Section 9 discovers these companies and several Japanese politicians later used in the Laughing Man's image to garner public support and profit, and they begin a campaign spearheaded by Togusa and the Major to disseminate the truth. This ultimately leads to the cabinet labeling them as domestic terrorists and forcibly disbanding them, resulting in the capture of several members and apparently the death of Motoko Kusanagi. However, it's all a ruse to deceive the government and the very alive and well members of Section 9 regroup to bring micro-machine corporations and corrupt politicians to justice, resulting in the dissolution of the current Japanese government. Yep. So if only I get to cover Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, Solid State Society, but that'll be probably for another time for another review on there. So the production on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex was animated by Production IG and produced by Bandai Visual, Manga Entertainment, Densetsu, Nippon Television Network, Tokuma Shoten Victor Entertainment, Anchor Bay Entertainment, and, most of all, Manga Entertainment. The series was directed and written by Kenji Kamiyama, which I'll mention about later, with additional screenwriters including Junichi Fujisaku, Yoshiki Sakurai, Shotaro Suga, Dai Sato, Nobuto Shiterado, Yutaka Omatsu, and Yuichiro Matsuka. Masamune Shiro, author of the original Ghost in the Shell manga, provided the plot for several episodes, sketches of characters, and mechanical designs, including the Tachikoma, and gave his approval to the scripts before production. The series was produced with a 800 million yen investment. Kenji Kamiyama decided to make the anime television series as a relative to the manga and film, serving as a separate parallel world from both. Yeah. Oh, and also for the music of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, the soundtrack for the series was composed by Yoko Kanno, who did the music soundtrack from other anime such as The Vision of Escaflowne, Darker Than Black, Macross Plus, Tourney Gundam, Cowboy Beat on Tourney Gundam, Wolf's Rain, Kids on the Slow, Terror in the Resonance, and also her music is also known for the well-known anime series Cowboy Bebop as well. Has worked with directors Yoshiyuki Tomino and Shinichiro Shoji Kawamori and Shinichiro Watanabe as well. Oh, as for the music in Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, however, it was produced by Victor Entertainment. The first season's opening theme is Inner Universe, performed by Origa, written by Origa and Shanti Snyder. The lyrics are in Russian, English, and Latin. The first ending theme song is Lithium Flower, performed by Scott Matthew, written by Jim Tenson. When the series was later rebroadcasted on terrestrial television in Japan, Inner Universe was replaced by GET9, performed by Jill Max, written by Tim Jensen, while Lithium Flower was replaced with I Do, written and performed by Ilaria Graziano as well. So, the broadcast for Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, however, the Anime Television Network, Animax, first licensed and broadcast the series in 2002 across most of Asia as well as in Latin America. It was subsequently licensed by both Anchor Bay and Manga Entertainment in North America and Madman Entertainment in Australia. It was broadcast in the United States on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim programming block. In Canada by YTV, and in the United Kingdom by Anime Central, a series of associated short comic animations titled Tachikomatic Days aired immediately after each episode of the series. These shorts star the Tachikoma think tanks from the main series and typically relate directly to the story of the preceding the standalone complex episode as well. Yeah, because Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, it has 2 seasons. Yeah. If I only get to cover Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, Solid State Society, the anime movie one, but that'll be technically for later on in the later anime reviews, which I'll be covering at one point in one of these days, because I considered Ghost in the Shell standalone complex the best anime series because it's only lasted 2 seasons, I guess. Oh, and also for Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, however, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex is a separate take on the Ghost in the Shell universe. The characters and the concepts are similar overall, but you really need You need to let go of any preconceived perceptions about the world and characters. Section 9 Agent Bato is a lot more cheerful, for example, offsetting Kusanagi's unless solemnly. We still follow public security. Section 9 specialists encounter cyber terrorism as they deal with a variety of unusual high-tech crimes. Straight off, you should know that this is a crime serial. If you haven't seen, if you never watched, if you don't enjoy crime dramas, it's not like they're talking about CSI. No, 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 no. Something dignity. Then standalone complex. It won't. It hasn't been for what it how it is. What it brings an interesting twist with sci-fi. It's still a crime serial though, and through and through. If you do enjoy crime, then you are in for the great anime series that explores police procedure in realistic future of advanced Allen cybernetics. Standalone Complex has two distinctive episode types, notable during each title sequence. Standalone episodes, which are obviously standalone stories lasting an episode each, and complex episodes that follow the main plot. One could watch the complex episodes without missing the plot. However, the standalone episodes delve into the characters and explore philosophical topics more than the main arc, so they are definitely worth watching. Even though an S.A.C is at its best during the main story, on the first season focuses on Kusanagi and her team's efforts to catch the Laughing Man, and which is based on the Jerry D. Salinger's short story of the same name in Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Yeah, because it's how it is what it is. A high activist fighting against government corruption. He has the ability to hack everyone's brain chips more than smartphones in the future, to cover his face with a smiley face logo wherever he goes, and even on camera as well. Especially, all anyone sees his face is this smiley. Only those unchipped, the poor, basically, can see his true face. What an excellent villain. He created, activated in execution, moral gray in actions, thoroughly engaging throughout. Because second gig is similar creative of how you expect. Yeah, it's basically the standalone episodes fail when they focus on the spider tanks called Tachikoma. Like hyperactive children, see these Tachikoma being young Al with the ability to learn, hence the childlike personalities tend to gather around the cyber campfire to engage in long-winded philosophical discussions. Rather than show these conundrums, the reactions seen in other episodes, their philosophy is told to us to the point of boredom. The discussions weren't even how expect. In the end, standalone complex exactly quite what I wanted. Even though how the philosophy commentary on the political corruptness with cyborgs, we say mechanically enhanced cyborg is racist. Commentating the victim of racism for the final actually gain in the real world panels with radical refugee insurgents and terrorism. Standalone complex left me with plenty to think about. Yeah, I loved the series because I loved standalone complex second it's probably the best anime I enjoyed. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Before we go, here's my thoughts about it. This is the first season of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. I'll be covering Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex second gig for another anime review next. Hope to subscribe for content. My anime palette, link in the description down below. Share this video on Twitter, Facebook if you have a Twitter, Facebook account, and all social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave it in the comment section below in this video if you like as well. Subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Click on my notifications bell button. Check out my updates that I upload as well. And keep it otaku for this anime review. And they got another anime review. Stay tuned for my next anime review, starting with to cover Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, starting with my anime review on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex second gig. Stay tuned for my next anime review on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2nd Gig, because you won't want to miss it.